This is Jarrod Horak, and in this today's Racing Digest feature race of the week video, I will analyze the Grade 3 Jeff Ruby Stakes at Turfway Park on Saturday, March 22nd, and go over to todaysracingdigest.com for unlimited downloads of any other handicapping products for $49 a month. And I will include a link to the $49 special offer in the video description below. And for those not familiar with today's Racing Digest, they've been around since 1970. And some of their popular products include the Complete Digest and Premium Sheets. Some of the things you'll see in those products: today's Racing Digest pace and final time ratings, race analysis, and some of their exclusive numbers, their fire numbers, comprehensive performance rating, that's their CPR number, fast figs, you're going to get past performances, and much more. And here is a preview of the Jeff Ruby Stakes Premium Sheets on the screen now. And the first thing is the race header. And the race header begins with the speed and pace forecasts. That's today's Racing Digest projecting what kind of numbers the horses are going to earn in this race. And highlighted in yellow there, you're going to see that Poster has the best fast fig at a 128, and then the final time rating at 147. You'll see that Maximum Promise has a 145 CPR. That's their comprehensive performance rating, and number exclusive to today's Racing Digest, one of their oldest speed ratings. And then the fire number, that's speed throughout a race, and he's not joking, has the best number there, a 104. The next line over, the race competition levels, those are some of the class ratings, and some of the horses with good class ratings. Poster, number 9, he has some good class ratings, along with Maximum Promise. And then over to the right-hand side, you're going to see final time ratings. They project the last rating, the best surface, and the best distance. And again, it's Poster having the best overall numbers. And then scrolling down from there, you'll see race appraisal and then horse comments. So today's Racing Digest is going to give you an appraisal of the race and then comments for each horse. And then below that, you're going to have the past performances. And I'm going to show the past performances as I go through this field. But now we're going to meet the field for the Jeff Ruby Stakes, and it will be the 12th race at Turfway Park on Saturday, March 22nd, Grade 3. $777,000 Jeff Ruby Stakes, and this is for 3-year-olds at 1 1/8 miles on the all-weather surface, and the post time is 6:25 p.m. Eastern Time. Breaking from the inside post is Calling Card, and he's 20-1 morning line for trainer Michael Maker. Adam Beschizza is the rider, and for this 20-1 long shot, he added blinkers and finished up the track in the Gotham Stakes last time out. I picked him there. He was 7-1, but he never picked up his feet. Hasn't really run a quality race since he broke his maiden by 17 lengths against New York bred company, a 1-turn mile in November. Number 2, Charlie's to Blame, and he is 15-1 morning line for trainer Peter Urton, and Juan Hernandez will ride. He exits back-to-back victories in turf routes, including the Kittens Joy Stakes last time out at Gulfstream. Number 3, California Burrito. He won the local prep race for this to John Battaglia Memorial. He's 7-2 morning line for trainer Thomas Drury Jr. Number 4, Final Gambit. He's 6-1 morning line for trainer Brad Cox. He broke his maiden in a 1-mile race at Turfway Park last time out. And number 5 in here is Flying Mohawk, and he's 15-1 morning line for trainer Whitworth Beckman. Back-to-back wins in turf routes. His last win was at Fairgrounds in January. Number 6, Baby Max. He was 2nd in the John Battaglia Memorial as my top choice last time. They bet him down to favoritism. He has blinkers in this spot, and he reconnects with his winning rider, Abel Cedillo. Number 7, Giocoso. He's going to be switching surfaces for trainer Keith DeSarmo. He was 3rd in the first Kentucky Derby points race last year, the Grade 3 Iroquois. Last time out in the Risen Star Stakes, he was 12th, beating 39 lengths. He was last in that race. And he does his best work on turf, and now he's going to try all-weather ground. Number 8, Innovator for trainer D. Wayne Lucas. He should be up on the pace. Nick Juarez is going to ride. He was 12th in the Rebel Stakes last time out, but then prior to that in the Grade 3 Lecomte, he set the pace and finished a close 3rd. Number 9, Poster is making his first start on all-weather ground, but do note that this horse has been stabled at Turfway for quite some time. He's had plenty of workouts at Turfway, and he's handled turf. He's 2 for 2 on turf, and then he won the Remsen Stakes to end his 2-year-old season, and then last time in the Sam F. Davis Stakes, he rallied to finish 3rd that day behind John Hancock and Owen Almighty. Owen Almighty would return to win the Tampa Bay Derby. John Hancock is the morning line favorite in the Louisiana Derby, and those two horses dominated on the front end in the Sam F. Davis. There was much closing going on, but Poster, number 9, did close for 3rd. That was a decent effort in his first start this year. Number 10, Maximum Promise for trainer Kenny McPeak. Frankie Dettori is going to ride, and he's 5-1 morning line. And he rallied to finish third. He was no threat to the top two in the John Battaglia Memorial last time out. Number 11, Curvino. He's 20-1 morning line for trainer Peter Miller, and he was third in an optional claiming dirt route in his last start. Number 12, He's Not Joking. He won the Grade 3 Gray Stakes on all-weather ground at Woodbine last fall, and then his last two starts on the dirt, the Kentucky Jockey Club Stakes and the Holy Bull, he was up the track. I think getting back to the all-weather surface should definitely help him. Josie Carroll's the trainer. Rafael Hernandez is going to ride, and at 15-1, he's a bit interesting. And then there's an also eligible in this race, Candytown, for trainer Todd Pletcher. He's a maiden after two starts. He was second in a turf route in his debut at Gulfstream, and then they moved to the dirt last time at Tampa Bay, and he was a close second there. So now he would try all-weather ground for the first time, but he's looking for his first career win as well. So he would be stuck in a bad post if he did get into this field. And John Velasquez is listed as his rider. Now we'll look at past performances for some of the top contenders in this race, and then I will give out my top choice. And Charlie's to Blame is the first one we'll look at, and he's interesting for trainer Peter Urton. He hasn't run on all-weather ground yet, but for this one, back-to-back wins, and looking at his number really jumped up last time out in that Kitten's Joy Stakes at 1 mile and a 16th. So he's one that is definitely getting faster, and he should be up on the pace in here. We'll see how he handles that all-weather ground. Turf horses do seem to handle the all-weather surface. We'll see if that's the case with this one. California Burrito will be the next one that we'll show, and this horse is 2 for 3 in Turfway Park synthetic routes, and those two wins in his last two starts, and his numbers really jumped up there. A 131 a couple starts back, and then he got a 141 final time rating last time out. So look for him to be all over the pace. His trainer has good stats with his synthetic route starters, 7 for 23, so 30% wins there. And the next one we'll look at here is Flying Mohawk. And this one in a turf route last time, and actually the turf routes, his last two starts, he won both of those, but his number did jump up last time to a 137. So that does put him in the mix in here. And Whitworth Beckman is the trainer. And for this one, he should be finishing from a bit off the pace. So for Flying Mohawk, if he can handle this surface, he looks a bit interesting. Baby Max is going to be adding blinkers in here, and maybe that'll help him focus a bit more. And looking at his final time ratings, they're definitely going up. In his last two starts, he got a 132 final time rating, winning a stakes race, the Leonida Stakes, a couple starts back, 1 mile at Turfway. Mile and a 16th last time out. He was second, and he got a 140 final time rating. So he's getting faster. If the blinkers help him focus a bit more, he's got a decent shot. His synthetic route record at Turfway is 3 starts with a win in 2 seconds. So he definitely likes this surface. Giocoso, we'll look at him. As I said, he's better on turf. If you look at his overall form, definitely better on turf. His best final time rating was a 126, and that was on turf. And now we'll see if he can handle synthetic ground. His trainer doesn't have any starts with the synthetic routes. I think if you're going to use him, maybe underneath would be his best chance. Poster from dirt route numbers definitely fits with these. His last 3 dirt route numbers, 132, that was actually on turf. And then his last 2 dirt route numbers, 129 winning the Remsen, then 147 finishing third in the Sam F. Davis. So he's definitely fast enough. He's stable to Turfway, plenty of workouts at Turfway, and if he can handle this all-weather surface, Poster is definitely one that rates a look. Maximum Promise, we'll look at his past performances as well. And for Kenny McPeak, he moved over to the all-weather ground last time out, and he got a 123 final time rating. He's going to have to kick up his game here. He did get a 146 rating when he broke his maiden on dirt at 1 mile. But that was a maiden race, and his numbers in stakes races, a 119 and a 123. A bit behind some of the others in here, but it's good that he had that experience over that all-weather surface last time out. And then the final one we'll look at is He's Not Joking. And definitely faster. If you look at his numbers, he got a 140 final time rating, winning the Gray Stakes on all-weather ground at Woodbine at 1 mile and a 16th. His last 2 conventional dirt numbers, a 101 and a 98. So he did not handle the footing in his last 2 starts. If he can overcome post 12, he'll definitely enjoy this surface, and we'll see if he can bounce back and run back to that Gray Stakes. And if he does do that, he's a bit interesting at a price. And now we'll give out the top choice in here. And my top choice in this race, I'm going to go with Baby Max again. I picked this one on top last time. I thought he ran a decent race. I like that he's adding blinkers in here. And I like his tactical speed and inner post. I think he can work out a good trip under Abel Cedillo. And Abel Cedillo did ride him to victory in that Leoneda Stakes a couple starts back in January. And then he switched riders last time. And now he's getting back, Cedillo's getting back in the iron. So reconnecting with his winning rider, adding blinkers, inner post, tactical speed. He ran well in all 3 synthetic routes. And if he can handle the added ground of this race, I think the pace should at least be honest. Maybe he'll get the jump on the closers in here and possibly get the job done in this race. And now if you want my handicapping analysis with wagering strategies, you can go over to todaysracingdigest.com and visit their news section on their website. You can read my Jeff Ruby Stakes handicapping article, and I will include a link to that handicapping article in the video description below. So I'm going to have my wagering strategies included in that handicapping article, and that is posted now, and the link is in the video description if you're interested in checking out that article. And that will wrap up my feature race of the week for Today's Racing Digest for this week. I have feature races of the week each week at Today's Racing Digest, so I'll have another one next week as well. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.